Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, Stroud. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We gained 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. So fresh set of downs now from 39. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
On the quick.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook, wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right.
They'll go right side with Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19 Texans. At 18. Wide Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
And it became clear, right, after the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped from the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Richardson on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
He'll start this one out with ball. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He has it at the 13. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Back to 60. Back 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. To the sideline, and Adams snacks it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Ready? Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and goal.
Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
118. What's up?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Back to throw, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Swap. Another swap. Good.
Hall finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Ready, set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
19 Tiger. Purple 80. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap against a Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
South. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. All in left side. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Look the hot. 18. Hey, uno.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs from the 37.
All right. 18. Outside. 19 tackle. 19 tackle.
First down, Stroud. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
18. Outside.
From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Hey, no, swap. Another swap. Hey, south.
To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. Kennedy Lion. Kennedy Lion. 18 Rodley. 18 Dragon 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And plenty of hang time on this one. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
All right. 18. Why Tony? 11. 19 Texans.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
4 yards.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw, and now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
18 Ramble, 19 tight, 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. Has it downfield working the left. Shoots another one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. And finds Adams downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the gun, Taylor. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Richardson back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, it's long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther Street, Panther Street. Mustang 19. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. This is brought in by Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
At 18. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Stroud now. Again, he connects with Collins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Right side cut by Higgins. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He has room. It's the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throw by Stroud. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 seconds. Down.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Oh, ready? 18.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Throws caught. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
19 taxi. Buggy.
Back to throw it. Going to try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Is a turnover on downs.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go. 60, Cowboy 80. Let's go back. 7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
18 rattling.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. Back row 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Gravity line. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Throw came out early as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
On the set.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
19 catch. Here we go. Come 19.
Richardson on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Good.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Tony. Oh, right.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. On 18. What's that? Hey, stop. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud again. He's got a man left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Look at hot. On 18. What's that?
Again, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18. Robert. Hey, uno more.
From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Oh, no, he hits the sideline, and ill-fortunate run loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
No. Here we go. Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Cutting in the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Why Tony? Rock.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Richardson back to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
All right. 18. What's that?
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right. 18. What's that? No.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find the completion. That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Tyson, he's terrible. Shot 50, shot 50. 18, 5 in.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
A gain of 27. And the Colts first down.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warriors 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chance of starting to run thin to score here. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked out by Marte Mapu. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival.